Welcome back to Upfront. It's been a little while. We've missed you guys.
We have. We say that every single week, Millie.
Well, we have.
I know, but I feel like we can say something else.
Oh, well, you have tried to start the intro how many times and you can't even say. You go like this, wait. Welcome back. So let's pretend we're doing another one. How would you start it?
I reckon we should just roll straight into it. So I'd go like this. Okay. Told you. How's the 75 hard?
That's not even on the top of the run sheet.
But I just would roll in with normal conversation.
Oh, okay.
Then it doesn't get you all worried about the intro.
Okay, so start.
So how's the 75 hard going, Mil?
It has been going good. Look, I haven't been like, I've just been adapting it more of as a lifestyle, but I do have a confession. Today, I did have a sip of a Tui's and you're not allowed alcohol. So what?
So what's the
Forgive
go?
me,
I
Lord,
think
for I have sinned.
there has to be a punishment.
It was for the greater cause.
You know what we should do?
What?
I get it. But
We love Tui's.
I do think, I know how random we both rocked up in our Tui's.
I know. We should have messaged.
We should have. We keep doing this.
Just FYI, listeners, we're actually both in retro Tui's footy jerseys.
And they're sick.
They're sick. All right, so we've got to stop clashing next time. Someone else has to get changed.
But I do think there should be punishment.
Well, how have you been going in yours?
Great. I've been sticking to it. I've been going for my daily walks every morning, and I will say,
You've taken up a new...
I absolutely love going for a walk to catch up with a friend. That is like my favourite thing to do. So on Mondays, I have one friend that I catch up with. Tuesdays, usually go for a walk with my mum. Wednesdays, another friend.
We get it. You've got a lot of friends.
But it's like the most convenient thing ever.
Yeah.
You both want to just get
catch
out, get
up.
walking. We get a coffee, go for a long walk.
Long black?
Hey?
Long black? Or are you changing up your orders
No,
again?
I'm on that skim iced latte at the moment. And on Sundays, maybe a pump of vanilla.
Oh, that's not in 75 hard.
It is in mine.
No, it's not.
Hey,
you can't
any
have
diet.
anything processed.
No, that's
no
yours.
sugar.
That's yours.
The thing of it says no sugar.
It's any diet. And my diet
That will do me.
is tracking.
You've just docked yourself in. Track, but don't put sugar in your diet.
No, but tracking is the diet.
Hey Siri, what is the 75 hard plan?
Because that is a diet for me. If I'm tracking and I'm hitting my calories and my macros.
Don't care. It also says it's supposed to be hard, Keeley.
Yeah, it is. I only do that once a week.
Well, we're back on the level playing field now.
I don't think so. Thing of Tui's.
Anyway, okay, sorry. Wait. I'm trying to find this thing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a diet. It doesn't specify what diet.
No, you're just not allowed sugar.
Okay,
Anything.
I've manipulated it a little bit to suit.
Like I said. Anyway.
But do you want to make a punishment for the loser of the challenge?
How do we decide the loser of a challenge?
Who
do
stuck
we know?
to it better?
Okay.
All right. What do you want to do?
How about we come up with something and talk about it next week?
Okay, well, I reckon an ugly outfit would be good.
Easy.
You
do that all the time.
Oh, wow. I'm insecure about that kind of stuff. Next topic. What else has been happening with you, Millie?
I'm actually doing Kokoda in March. And I've been doing some track training with the girls in Nui, and I'm organising my fundraising. So need to raise a bit of money for that, for brain cancer research and for families and patients that are going through that as well. So yeah, doing that with the Mark Hughes Foundation, and very exciting. Robbo actually is helping me out a lot. Trent Robinson from the Roosters, obviously Roosters men's coach. He went on the trek to, he did Everest last year and he's done heaps before. He's really good friends with Mark, and he's helping me out with my fundraising, which is really exciting. And we're actually doing it, fingers crossed, hopefully when he gets back from Vegas. So
So what's the go with it? What are you doing?
We're doing a little dinner, very private, intimate, and hopefully we raise some much needed funds. So yeah, very exciting. We go in the middle of March to the end of March. Yeah.
How exciting. So a couple of weeks, are you traveling the whole time? Like are you moving?
You walk, move, and then you like camp in a tent, and then like you have a little mat.
It's going to be hectic.
Yeah. It's going to be like, they reckon like 35 degrees and just like raining and mud and humid. So good time of the year.
Gosh.
What about you? What have you got coming up in March?
Nothing that exciting. Well, we don't have any footy, really. We've just been doing our own training and little group sessions. We'll meet up and do those.
Yeah.
We've got one this Arvo, so I'm excited about that.
I'm excited for some training.
But not a hell of a lot. Really just training, bit of work. Lots of house stuff, actually.
Yeah, nice.
Still going along with that. It's pretty boring, but
nice.
I really enjoy it.
You got to do that stuff, you know?
It's so fun. What do we do this week? Lawns. I laid down the lawns, put a garden bed in. Honestly, you have to water the lawn every morning and afternoon. It makes me feel so good.
Well, you know what they say, Keeley?
What?
A good lawn means that you're a good...
Well, you're just trying to make up a saying.
I was just trying to make up a saying to make yourself feel good.
No, but you have to put care into it.
Yeah.
You have to look after it.
So would you say you've got a green thumb?
Yes, actually, you know what? When I was little, I would play Alice Springfingers. Is that what it's called? Did you have that game?
No.
No, there's no computers in.
Oh, is it a computer game? Sorry, I thought you meant like board game or something.
No.
Was
it's
it
like the most
only
fun
played
game ever.
on computers, or if it like had anything to do with YouTube, didn't you?
It was so fun. Anyway, we had it on our little school laptops.
Yeah.
Actually MacBooks in the computer lab.
Yeah.
Honestly, now I'm thinking about it.
Do you reckon if you weren't a footy player, you'd be like a landscaper or like a gardener?
Well, you know what? I was actually saying that this week. I'd love to be outdoors doing something like that. But
really, it's been that hot. I have been going past the like tradies and I'm like, man, that looks hot.
Yeah, but you feel so fulfilled. You're like, I don't know, you get a little tan, you're sweating, you're putting that grass down, you're digging holes.
Like GTL Wednesdays.
Oh, it's just good. But no, if I didn't do footy.
When I was little, there's this video. I was 5. Not even 5. I would have been 4. And I've said, when I grow up, I want to be a bus driver. Everything was in an American accent.
Why did you want to be a bus driver?
I don't know. Because our like really good family friends, pretty much my nan and pop, they were the bus drivers and they would just seem like they lived the life. They got to see kids all day. And that was my biggest aspiration, to be a bus driver when I was little.
Oh my gosh. I had lots of aspirations.
Yep.
So I always wanted to win The Biggest Loser. I wanted to gain heaps of weight, eat heaps of food, and then lose all the weight and get the money and the fame.
Wait, imagine if you...
I was on that track.
Imagine if you couldn't...
I know, but I used to say to my mum and dad, you watch, one day I'm going to win that show. They're like, please don't go on there. Don't go on there. But they've got heaps of backlash at the moment because it's like very unhealthy.
Like fat shaming or?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. They're like, run you pigs. Like...
That trumps. That is gold.
It is so bad. But I had a lot of things I wanted to do. Yeah. I've always like looked for ways to make money with minimal work. So
that doesn't sound like you.
So I asked for a small loan of $300 with my friend. Our parents both loaned us $300.
Oh my gosh.
Have I told you this before?
No. And how old were you?
Probably 12.
He gave you $300.
Yeah, well, I had to present my business plan to them, so they didn't just give it to me. It was a loan.
Okay.
Anyway, so we decided we wanted to make a tie-dye company. So startup costs roughly $500.
Look at you, entrepreneur.
Roughly $500. So we got all the costs, made about I don't know, 30 shirts or whatever
I
in 3 different sizes.
I feel like I knew everything about you and I'm just constantly learning.
No, I forgot about this until the other day. And then my dad helped me. We set up at Dapto's stall. So we had worked for weeks on these tie-dye shirts. I set up my Instagram page, To Die For Tie-Dye.
Okay. The fact you had an Instagram page, when I swear Instagram only came out like, 8 years ago?
No, I got Instagram when I was 10. I had it in year 5.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, what are you now, 19?
Anyway, we got to this shop. I was so excited. It was at the Dapto markets, which looking back, it's really not the right demographic. We had to get up at 4 a.m. It was at where Dapto dogs are, yeah. Had to get up at 4 a.m, set up the tent. My dad helped me. We set it up, me and my friend Erin, got it all nice, put all the shirts out for display. It was $50 stall fee for the day. Anyway, we sold one. We sold one shirt and it was a friend.
Was it your mum?
Yeah. No, it was a friend. And I'm pretty sure Dad said, hey, I'll give you $30 if you buy one.
How much were you selling it for?
$30. So I think the profit margin was like $25. So it was pretty good. But we ended up having like genuinely 90 shirts that we couldn't sell and owing our parents $300 each. So not successful, and I don't think Dapto was the right move. We should have gone to more Coaldale markets. If you're from Wollongong, you'd know Coaldale is a bit more luxury. That's probably the area we should have gone. But anyway, so
why Dapto?
Just because I knew that they happened. I was like, oh, every Saturday they have the Dapto markets. We'll just go down there.
That is so funny.
But I probably have about 7 stories like that from growing up.
Right.
So I definitely owe my parents some money from business starting.
Look, you've got a really, a very business minded head on you, don't you? Like you want to make money. I like it. So it's like last week. How did you end up knocking on the lady's door?
No, that's a long-term plan.
Oh,
like 5 years.
Yeah, I can still go take her something. Anyway,
I'll do the work.
If I wasn't playing footy, I actually kind of dabbled a little bit, doing some extras acting work.
I cannot believe this. You've told me this before, and it's just.
And I was a police officer, and it was this like TV show. It was American, but they filmed it on the Gold Coast. And long story short, I used to work at NRLW, and one of the people that trained there, she did the recruiting for it, and they were looking for police officers. So me and this guy, Matt, who worked there as well, we went down and my name was A. Johnston.
Age?
I don't know. A. Johnston. I don't actually know what the first name was.
A. Johnson.
Yeah, but I didn't really have much of a scene.
Yeah.
Like I was just in the background. But there was this one scene, and like it was a hot day. They just wanted to get it done and whatever. And I was like on this computer desk like doing work, and I had to like just repeat this sequence of things. So dead. And like Matt was over in the corner, just like no one could even see him, but I could see him, and I was pissing myself laughing, kid you not. Like obviously the main actors are in, and they're like the big dogs for what we're doing.
Oh my gosh.
They were like, that was really good, guys, but the extra was laughing, so we're going to have to shoot it again. And I'm down there like I've got my hat and I'm trying not to even be seen. Like it was just so funny. I'm like, what am I doing? Anyway, I did a few days of it, and once you do it, and like if the weather's not right or if it's an outdoor scene, you've actually got to, like the continuity, you've got to be there on the next days they're shooting that. Even if you're seriously not available, you have to, like that's what you sign up for.
So how does it work? Do you sign a contract for like 3 weeks?
I kind of forget, like maybe just like that part, like you sign one for like being that. But this one day we had a big outdoor, we had this big outdoor thing in Brizzy, and it was like we had fireys there, we had ambos there, there was actually like a real fire, they had to put the fire out. But like, kid you not, I reckon in 8 hours we would have got a minute and a half of filming done for the day, because it was like 4 seasons in one day. We had like rain, and then we had thunder, and then we had the sun coming out, and it just didn't line up with what we were doing. So it really made me appreciate how much work all of the crew behind the scenes and the actors actually put in to a movie or just a TV scene or even just anything.
You have lived so many lives. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it wasn't really for me in the end, but
can you
knows?
do your best? You're going to put me under arrest. Do your best acting.
No, Keeley, I'm not doing that.
Are you serious?
You do it.
Okay. I watch a lot of Law and Order.
Oh, you have been watching Law and Order.
Okay. I can't do it without laughing. You're under arrest.
We're moving on.
Wait. Anything you say can be used. I'm sorry. This microphone just got absolutely smashed with spit.
Keeley, save yourself the embarrassment from listening to this later.
I just don't listen.
Maybe just ask Charlie to cut that out.
Yeah, can we cut that bit out?
Don't cut it out, Charlie. Oh, God. Well, you know what they say, Keeley?
What?
Don't give up your day job. I'm glad we are where we are because I don't know how that other stuff would have worked out for us. But in saying that, sayings, we've got a couple set. We've actually got this thing. You've got your favourite saying. I hate it. I've got a saying and you're like, yeah, but. Anyway, your favourite saying, do you want to talk about it?
Yes. Everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I can't even hear it. I hate it.
I love it. I have it tattooed on me. It's all the way down my back.
She has it tattooed down her spine.
Okay.
From literally the bottom of her back to her neck.
I didn't really want it that big, but I got it done. And you know what? They actually forgot the A on it, so we had to sneak the little A in.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Did it hurt?
A little bit down the bottom, but it flared up my arthritis. I didn't know I had arthritis at the time. So I got this tattoo like mid-season and the next day I could hardly walk. My back was so sore.
You know what I'm thinking of?
What?
What's that movie where Rebel Wilson gets the tattoo by the randoms on the street and then she puts the peas on her back?
I don't know.
What?
And the chili? Is it a chili tattoo?
The Mexican.
Anyway.
She probably had arthritis too. Okay, yeah.
So I just like the saying. I've grown out of it a little bit, but I used to just think everything happens for a reason.
She used to genuinely think everything happened for a reason, and she still does. There are so many things that happen that have no reason, Keeley.
No, I know there's horrible things that happen in the world.
Horrible things in the world.
I know that.
Wait, how's this? What about when you're about to debut for Origin and you just
I think that's the exact reason.
sit on a chair and the back is coming out of the chair and you literally have to go to hospital and you miss your Origin debut. We're like gutted for Keeley, and then she's like, it's okay guys, everything happens.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually am so grateful that happened. You know why, Millie? Because you know me. I was sitting on that chair. I was going to play. The chair just fully snapped. I don't know if I've told this story before on here. I've definitely said it about 50 times. But the chair fully snapped. I was on my way. I was sitting ready to get picked up to go for a injection.
Yeah.
Anyway, chair snaps, can't walk.
Just
sweet.
rules you out anyway.
Rules me out. But that's when I got my diagnosis.
True.
So before that, I didn't know I had rheumatoid arthritis.
That's
and then
true.
after that.
The tattoo didn't give it away?
Nope. Then after that, I told you, I remember looking at my phone because we were roomies.
Yeah.
Remember? Oh my
Always.
gosh. And I remember going, Millie, I'm telling you, I've got ankylosing spondylitis. And you go, stop looking at Google. Seriously, stop looking at Google. And I said, Millie, I'm telling you, I know I have it. And you're like, whatever.
Well, no, I wouldn't have said that if you don't. You do a lot of Dr. Google for like lots of things.
Yeah, and usually they're right. Anyway, you're saying.
I've just never I'm like, well, how do you explain this? And how do you explain this? How do you explain that people get terminal cancer? Like, that's horrible. Kids, you know?
I know it's not perfect, the saying, but I like to look at life
enough
like that
to get
for
a
me.
tattoo of it.
Yes.
Anyway, I should get a tattoo of this. I think it is what it is. That's my favourite saying, I think, because shit happens, but it is what it is, you know? Doesn't mean everything happens for a reason, but you just have to accept it, move on. And it is what it is.
I like it is what you make it.
Well, that's kind of the same thing. Like, it is what it is, so you make it what it is.
Yep. Another saying I don't agree with.
Okay, you put another one.
I got another one.
Okay.
And I strongly disagree with this one.
Ooh.
How you do anything is how you do everything. I hate that saying. I hate it because I feel like different things in my life I'm so different with. You're telling me I'm the same with footy as I am with work. No way. They say, I don't think I've ever been late to footy training.
Yeah, very true.
I'm late all of the time with other things.
Yeah.
Which is not great, but I'm just saying
That's
not how you
true.
do everything.
That is very true. I would never be late to footy training. Like if I was, I'd be like, there'd be a massive like car crash or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying,
You're not
there'd
late.
have to be a big reason. Whereas like if I'm meeting someone, I'm usually like on time or just over. Like, hey, I'm just around the corner.
Yeah.
So bad. I always think I have more time than I do.
Yeah. Exactly. So that saying is not good. I don't like it.
I don't really agree with that
So let's
one
scrap
either.
that
I
one.
do like, okay, last one.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same as my other one. Do you know Ned Kelly's saying?
What is it?
Have a guess.
I don't know. I can't.
3 words.
Oh. Don't give in.
Such is life. It's kind of like it is what it is.
Yeah, but I don't think that's Ned's only saying. Like,
Well,
I feel like
it's one of
somebody
his-
else has said that.
Do you know Ned Kelly? He's so known for that. Charlie, you know Ned Kelly's known for that saying.
Wait, I'm thinking Ned Brockman. I'm sure somebody said that before. Ned Brockman. Oh.
That is so dumb. Oh my God, Keely. Far out.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty much, I'm pretty sure his saying is to the moon, but anyway, Ned Brockman, you related to Ned Kelly.
Anyway.
Oh, that's classic. All right.
Okay, tell you what I have actually been doing too, Millie.
What?
Quick topic change.
Yeah.
Okay, you know I love doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Doppelgängers.
Oh my God. You've told me you've found me a doppelganger.
No, I like finding people celebrity doppelgangers.
Celebrity doppelgangers. How do you do it?
Okay, well,
Just by like catching an eye and then
Yeah.
thinking they look like them.
yeah, I feel like that's a secret talent. I can see somebody and be like, oh,
Sorry.
it's okay. Oh, you really look like them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a celebrity I think you look like.
Oh.
So I put it up on the Doppelgängers page.
What
which-
doppelgangers page?
There's 400,000 people in each Doppelgängers
on like
page.
Facebook.
Yes.
Is this like a Facebook marketplace cult?
Yeah, it is.
Obsessed with that Facebook
It is.
thing.
So I wanted to show you. Lots of people have been commenting on your post.
Show me.
So
What photo did you put up? That is the worst photo.
I said send me a photo and you didn't send me
you
one.
did not say send me a photo. You said I'm going to get a photo off your Instagram.
Yeah, and that is not your worst photo. It's one.
Well, it's not a good one. Did
So-
you purposely do that?
Millie, that is perfectly fine. Anyway, it's good enough to be posted on Instagram. It's good enough to go on Doppelgängers. So the first comment, which I think you'll be pretty happy with, this is actually the celebrity I think you look like. Mila Kunis.
Oh my God.
Look at the camera. You reckon? Can you see it? Same acting ability.
This is my better side, sorry.
So that's who I reckon. But you got lots of other people saying, my friend. Oh, my other friend.
Like just random.
Somebody said, a brunette Lindsay Lohan. Not sure about that.
Maybe that was for you. Keely was obsessed with this doppelganger thing. She did hers first and she's like, okay, guys, this is me. Who do you think I look Who do you think I look like? And this is before she's done mine. And she's gotten like hundreds of comments back.
Okay, saying.
saying that she looks, oh my God, you're a spitting image of Meghan Markle.
Of Meghan Markle. I'm the Australian version of Meghan Markle.
So when Keeley sent mine in, I was thinking I'd get some nice comments back. What did you send me? The person out of Game of Thrones. That's what people have commented for mine.
Actually, I forgot about that. What's their name?
I don't know.
It's now your profile. When you call me, she pops up. It's like Eros Stark or something.
Oh.
Anyway, we'll put it in the photos. But
anyway, Keeley gets Meghan Markle and I get the inbred girl out of Game of Thrones. Anyway.
But hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So anyway, I was thinking something fun that we could do. If people want to send in their pictures, we'll give you your celebrity lookalike.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
I love it.
You can do that. We'll find them for you on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got a new segment now. Okay. It's called Now You Know. We're going to be enlightening our listeners with a little bit of info to further educate them. Keeley, did you want to start?
Yeah, I will.
We're going to start with a did you know? If you didn't know, now you know.
I like it. Did you know you can die of laughter? Did you know that?
You know what? I saw that one on Google. Original.
I know. No, I had one
Googled.
up here. Okay, so my first one I was going to do was, I heard it. I was watching a show and it popped up. It was camels can eat. I think it was 7 pounds of cactus a day, but I couldn't remember exactly how much it was. So then I had to scrap it, and that's why I just went to Google. But you can die of laughter. What usually happens is suffocation or heart attack. And you know what? When you're getting
Do they have an
tickled-
age? Do they have an age?
No, but maybe little kids, because they can't tell you when they're getting tickled and they're laughing so much. It's actually the worst feeling in the world.
Has there been any deaths?
Yes, yeah.
Can you state them?
Didn't do that much research, but do you not get that feeling? Do you like being tickled or you hate it?
I hate being tickled. My brother used to tickle me and like pin me down and tickle me, and then my other sisters, and I hate it. And then I would do it to my sisters knowing how much I hated it. Like it's, even now, like someone will grab me and Adam will like touch me. I'm like, get away from me, because it tickles.
It is like the worst thing on earth is to get tickled. That's the only time I get aggressive. If somebody tries to tickle me, genuinely, I'll punch you.
Yeah.
Like, don't tickle me, because you have that feeling.
Yeah.
But
you're going to die.
That you're going to die. I remember, this is so cringe, but I remember Cooper tickling me and I had chewing gum in my mouth and he was tickling me. This is when we first started dating, and I was like, I was choking on the chewing gum. I had it, got caught in the back of my throat, and I was like, and he didn't know, and I coughed it up. It spat out of my mouth and hit him. This was like maybe a month in of dating. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, sorry. Excuse me. But I was mortified. I was like, spat it out on him. But honestly, tickling is the worst, and you can die from it now.
Okay. Well, actually, on tickling, I have a random question to ask.
Yeah.
Is anyone else out there like me? I thought this happened to everyone, but when I get into this state of being, not tickling, laughing, sorry. When I get into this state of a really like deep laugh and I can't catch my breath, hiccups straight away.
That does happen
I
to
have
you.
them for like 25 minutes, 20, 30, 25.
Yeah.
And I can't get rid of them. That it's such, like, I just thought everyone got hiccups after they laughed.
No, but I know what that is from.
Do you?
Yeah.
A 2 did you know?
I think it's from the air not being regular.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm just saying, does anyone else get that?
I would say a few people.
Well, Keeley, I've got a fact. Does the year 1979 ring any bells? For any significant reason?
Yeah.
What?
Is that like a Taylor Swift song or something?
No, that was an album, 1989, because she was born.
Sorry.
1979, the last time somebody died from a spider bite in Australia.
What?
Yep, you would have thought it wouldn't have been that long ago.
Surely not.
1979. No, and you know what? I've fact-checked. Charlie. He gave me the fact.
That is great.
Isn't that crazy? Like, Why were you so scared of spiders? Probably because we've got great healthcare systems now that, on preventative action.
No, but why we're scared of spiders goes back decades. It's in our blood to be scared of spiders because our ancestors would have had to develop.
Yeah, well, they probably, No, I know.
Being scared of them.
Yeah.
But that is crazy.
Good to know for those people that are like, you can die from a spider bite. No. Well, you can, but it hasn't happened lately.
Yeah. Even more reason to keep them alive in your house. Keep the flies away. I'd
rather spiders in my house than flies. Flies are so annoying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just hope they're not those venomous ones. I'm way more scared of snakes than spiders.
Snakes, actually, tell you what.
I've got a phobia of snakes, I reckon.
Tell you what.
What?
Have you seen the snake that tried to kill Coda?
No.
My dog. Mm-hmm. So I used to live in like bushland.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was going home one day, got home, didn't even notice. Usually Coda runs up to me, my dog, all happy as Larry. Anyway, about an hour goes by and I'm like, oh, where's Coda? So bad. I go out. She has a snake wrapped around her. No, actually she didn't have a snake. She was down, laying right next to a snake, frothing out the mouth.
No.
Yep. Anyway, there's a vet down the road. I get in my car. The snake's dead. It is the biggest snake I have ever seen.
Did you get a photo?
Yeah. It
Show
was
the listeners.
I'll show you the
send
picture.
it to Charlie and Charlie will put it up.
I'll bring it up right now. Anyway, this snake had bitten her 3 times in the neck like this. She had gotten the snake right near its head, ripped off its head pretty much. Yep, she's a
good girl.
She's a fighter, that girl. Anyway, she was in the vet for like 4 days. She was completely paralyzed and then slowly came better. But she killed this big ass snake.
Yeah.
And literally bit it on the head and it was a red belly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really glad Coda's okay and that she killed the snake.
Yeah. But I actually don't mind snakes. Like I'm not.
What?
No, I'm saying out of like being scared of them. I'm not very scared.
I'm really scared of them. It could be like a fake snake and I would think it's a real snake and have a heart attack.
Dramatic. Anyway,
I think that pretty much wraps us up for today. We just wanted to catch you guys up on what's been happening.
Yeah, speaking of which, because we haven't got too much footy to talk about, if there's anything you want us to talk about,
send in
a little message.
Actually, next week we're going on our little road trip.
Yes.
Doing my inclusive wellbeing workshops. And Keely's coming. She's doing the Lake Illawarra, Wagga Wagga, Orange and Dubbo. So we're going out west. So we're going to be together for a whole week.
It'd be fun.
I can't wait.
It'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Road trip.
So we'll have plenty to talk about. Maybe even, you know what? You should bring your potty stuff, equipment, podcast equipment. We'll do a little podcast on the road.
That would be good. Just don't know if it's portable.
Okay, well, let's not do that. Obviously not on the road. Like maybe when we're like set up somewhere, like in a hotel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my God, we're not going to do a podcast when we're driving.
Why can't we do a podcast driving? A little road trip with us.
Anyway, that about wraps us up. Thanks everyone for listening, tuning in. We'll be back next week. We promise we're going to make this a regular thing. So obviously not much footy on at the moment, a lot of training. We can fill you on training stories. That's about it. But we're going to make the podcast consistent, even if we talk about nothing the whole time.
Yes. So make sure you send in if you want to listen to something specifically.
If you want us to talk about, we could even research something. You know, if you want any business tips, Keely's probably not your person. And also thanks to Tui's for the new jerseys.
Yes, a massive thank you.
Love them and we love Tui's.